Hi, this is Andrew from crapcuttermarketing.com, and in this video we're going to finish this little series of how to perfectly optimize your blog posts on WordPress for the search engines to get the maximum search engine traffic. So we're going to look in this video at the plugin that I use and that is the most popular and the most effective for allowing you to perfectly optimize all of your content, all of your posts for the keywords that you're trying to target. So the first thing that you need to do is upload and install this plugin, and we're not going to go into that in this video because the instructions for that are readily available, but I will tell you the plugin's called All-in-One SEO Pack. It's very common. If you do a quick Google search, you'll find it at that URL. So once you've downloaded that plugin and you've installed it to your blog with the instructions that you'll find on that page, it's very easy. You come back to here and back to the page where you're writing your post again. So there's two parts to All-in-One SEO Pack. And the first thing it lets you do is to optimize each individual post that you make for the keywords that you're trying to target for that post. And the other thing it does is let you optimize your blog's homepage for the exact keywords that you're trying to target. So the thing about WordPress is it gets a little bit funny with its title tags if you use WordPress straight out of the box, and if you work with the majority of WordPress themes that are out there, it tends to put the tags in strange places, and it tends to make the tags, the content of your meta tags we're talking about now. Remember, this is different to these tags or your social bookmarking tags or anything like that. This is your meta tags of your post content and your homepage content. WordPress tends to make your meta tag content some strange things. So we need this plugin called All-in-One SEO Pack to standardize the insertion of our meta tags onto all our individual pages, and so we can control the content of the meta tags on all the different pages. So that's enough background. Let's get into this. So to edit the first thing that you want to do is edit your homepage meta tags. So the way that you do that is you come down here, you go to Settings and open Settings. I'm just opening it in a new window, but you can just click straight on that. And in Settings, you want to go to All-in-One SEO. That will appear once you've got your plugin installed. And it gives you a big list of things that you can do with the All-in-One SEO plugin. So the homepage title tag, remember from our other videos, this is a post about dog training. So if you're targeting, even if your individual post is dog obedience training, the main keyword that you're likely to be targeting is dog training. So you make this similar to a blog title. So you want to make it the main keyword first, which would be dog training, and then something like this, dog training. Something like that. So this is the title tag on your homepage, yourblog.com, not any individual post. The home description, so this is the meta description of your homepage. Or whatever it's called. No, we'll make it. That's not a real URL, I'm just using that as an example. And blah blah blah. So you'd write a description of your blog here. You want the description to be ideally 20 to 40 words, and you want it to obviously contain the main keyword again, which is dog training. Don't have to go overboard with it, but just once on there is fine. Remembering that this is the description that's going to come up when your blog homepage is found in the search engines, and the meta keywords are the same. You can usually just keep it dog training, but you might also want to use the LSI relevance trick that we looked at in the last video to insert more keywords in here. So you don't want too many, maybe just 3 or 4 or 5. Remember to find out what those words are though, based on the LSI trick we looked at in the last video. So that's all done. Coming down, rewrite titles. It's vital that you have this ticked, because this allows you to recreate the titles for each individual blog post that you make, and it makes it so that WordPress is not going to automatically insert them for you with some content that you don't want. So rewrite titles, make sure you have that ticked. The next maybe 10 options on here are less important, so things like post title format, page title format, the title formats, those by default are at a pretty good type for search engine optimization, so you can fiddle around with those, but there's no real need to, unless you have a specific purpose in mind that's outside of what we're covering in this video, of course. So leave these, leave. The next one that you want to deal with is, all of those are really fine. So use categories for meta keywords. Now, I wouldn't do that. I would leave it as above so that you can insert the meta keywords individually for each post. Use no index for categories. That's very important. That's going to make it so that the category pages on your site are not going to get indexed, so that the content that goes on them is not going to be considered duplicate content, because it is the same. It's the same snippet that will have appeared on your post page, and it's the same snippet that will appear in your blog content page. If you choose to no index it, it means that that bit of duplicate content is not going to get counted. So for categories and archives, it's important that you leave both of those ticked by default. And it says use no index for tag archives. That one's optional. If you really use your tags a lot, you could choose to do that, and it may help, but it's up to you. Auto-generate descriptions. By the way, you can click on here to see the help for any of these options. Auto-generate descriptions, you actually want to untick that one. So you want to make it so that your descriptions are added by you when you write each post, which we're going to look at in the next video. And that is about all. So for additional post headers, page headers, home headers, that's all fine. There's nothing really to do there. So that's the first part. So once you've got these home page options configured, you can come back to your actual blog post and start doing the all-in-one SEO there. But for the sake of simplicity, we're going to split this up. This is going to be the end of this video, and we'll look at the final part of using all-in-one SEO pack on the next video.